goodness. Well, do I have something for you? We have a thing. Now, I have to figure out how to do said thing. And it's gonna take me a second. So. But I will tell you that it exists. And that I am so very stinking happy that it exists. Because now you guys will get to see what I have been holding on to for the last little bit. This is, I know, I'm talking and I'm talking. You guys are like, Rose, shut the fuck up and just get to the point. Well, I do talk a lot. I acknowledge this. But, oh my god, it's so hot. Just saying, you might want to look at the channel now. Because we did a little bit of an update. So, fun part about this. This is a handmade. A friend of mine who does art stuff remade the logo. So, we have a brand new logo. And it is all human drawn. We went through step by step and adjusted it, like we made it perfect. Spent hours. I spent hours. We spent hours. He had to draw it, right? And so like it was, hey, can we get the little tweaks? Can we get the little tweaks? And so I also want to show you here because you guys are hanging out with me and everything. But hi. So hi. I'm Rose. We support human artists here. This is the new logo. This is the new channel logo. Sorry, I'm losing my shit. It's wonderful. We have a bunch of things going on. So, I created a new stream team. That's a whole thing. So yeah, now this did open with paint, just because it's what the format is on this. But we went through, we got all the piercings correct as well. Like, I am so happy with this. I know it's very sci-fi, and it is a nod to my Eve. What I do in Eve online, which is I am a member of Goonwaf and Goon Swarm. I am affectionately known as the Skin Fairy. I've made over 2,500 skins in the last year, and it has the channel code. Like, I'm like over the moon with this. This is amazing. So shout out to Asio. We're gonna see if we can do our emotes too. So we have a lot. So anyway, the other big thing, yeah, I started a stream team. What does this mean? This is a group of people who work together and help have an organic reach out to get indie games made by indie developers, made by indie people, solo devs, not AI slop, not vibe coded. This is us forming a community to go, hey, we like indie games. You make indie games. Let us give you coverage for free. I've had people reach out and go, how can I help? I'm like, it's free. I don't want anything from you. I don't need anything from you. I appreciate it. If you really want to help, buy me a cup of coffee, because at this point, what is sleep? I slept 5 hours, so I am assuming it's gonna be that way for a while. But yeah, so this is a kind of new uptake, new thing that I am doing, that I'm starting, that has been cooking in my head for a while, because I, as a person who is alone trying to do this, we started off with a spreadsheet. And a lot of need to do's. And yeah. So I turned that into, hey, how can we help? How can we as a streamer community help? And that's how we came up with probably a game. And the reason that I call it probably a game, because there's probably a game about that. It's probably a game of some kind, right? It probably exists. So it's probably a game. Alright, let's dig in and go forth into some games. So, alright. Let's start with Peak, shall we? Now, this is a game that has a low and blind vision mode available, so I will be going into this as how I would test accessibility in gaming. This includes dyslexic font, motion sickness. This includes, like, I have a whole roster of things that we're gonna go through, but it's my better half, I'm sorry. But we're gonna go through Peak. It is an audio detection horror puzzle. So, goodness, that's a lot of moving around in the trailer, and it's first person. So, we will see how it goes. How it has some of the fading there, that could be helpful, because I deal with motion sickness, and I deal with motion sickness very, very badly. It is a problem. So I am very careful, shall we say. But yeah, so we got Peak. We're gonna play it. It is an audio detection. Words. You know, if I could English, that would be great. Let me. The downside is I has to scroll. Okay. So, let me get and you. All right, as I attempt to multitask, but I'm very interested. Headphones are strongly recommended. We will have our sound all the way up. Maybe not through here, but on my end, I will have my sound all the way up. But this is where we're starting. We have a full list today, so we will be here. I like that.
7th, 2007, the body of Edna May was discovered in the McFarland family attic, directly above the den she had rented from them for several months. No clear cause of death was determined. In the days following her removal, the McFarland family reported the sound of footsteps pacing in the crawlspace above.
Oh, okay. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see the settings. I am very into seeing the settings. Oh, that's so cool! I like the fact that it's on a background and you have all of these. Oh, that's so nifty! I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Very sweet. Whoa. I don't know if this is a clue. I don't know if it'll help me. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. I don't know if these are spoilers or is this answers to the puzzles? Am I? Okay, hold on. I feel like I'm cheating by looking at that, honestly. Okay, we're going to turn the UI sound down because I really don't like it when it's that.
I know you're listening.
That's so creepy. Hey! Oh, thank God. Okay, we're going to turn off the head bob and the camera sway because, as previously mentioned, I deal really badly with motion sickness. And I, personally, don't feel like dealing with it. Yeah. So I don't feel like dealing with it. I do have a trash can handy, but I'd rather not use it if I can help it. We're gonna have those all the way up. I'm gonna turn the sound effects down a little bit. This might be controversial, but we're gonna adjust this slightly. Have this here. Okay. So I like a lot of your settings. The fact that you have an inverted y-axis, head bob, camera sway, and the V-sync off. That's really good for motion sickness. Something else that you could consider adding. I don't know how wide your field of vision is. So keeping in mind that sometimes a wider field of vision can help with motion sickness versus a really super narrow one. So we'll see what happens as I attempt to play your game. I will leave the sensitivity the same just because I want to see what the base sensitivity is going off of that. So we're going just straight. We're trying to keep it pretty easy. So the presence is dormant. Okay. Father Maron asked me to come by. Words. Father Maron asked me to come by the room so he can show me the ropes and let me know what to expect. This is stage 1 of a 6-stage ritual spanning 3 full days. I am eager to get to work and finally bring peace to this household. Before you begin, you should complete your training. It's not mandatory, but only a fool would go in unprepared. I kind of feel like being a fool, but I like testing out, I like testing out the demos just to see if it's a complete demo. Okay, when you are ready, Father, press continue, then hold E to kneel and close your eyes. Okay. Oh. Peek is a game of listening. The entity will enter the room and leave a clue. You are safe right now. Just listen. Okay, so music box, floorboards, gramophone. The whisper was on the gramophone switch. She has returned to the attic. Okay. So you were countered by the crucifix. Take the crucifix from the crate on the bed and place it on the gramophone square. Okay. Gramophone. Oh, okay. Return to the center of the grid and then hold E to pray. Am I knocking things over by being like, okay. Your field of vision is decent. I wish it was I could make it, I wish I could adjust it just slightly, but I can deal with it. Okay. Correct. That's how you harm her. Listen, map her path, and burn her. Okay. To track her in the dark, you must learn the room. The floor is a grid of unique sounds. Explore the room, learn the sounds. Everything makes noises. Aha. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Squeaky floorboard. That's it. So they will only ever move in straight lines. She does not move diagonally. She always starts in a corner square. She's returning. She'll start the wind chimes and make 2 whispers. Okay, so I have to put 2 okay. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. You better believe we're peeking. Okay. The room is still yours. Yes, I am attempting to. Okay, so I heard chimes. She then came down here to the dishware. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to replicate it. Yeah. There's that little bit of a, okay, got it. So this is the last time. So that's the tutorial. That's a pretty intuitive tutorial. And I like the fact that you can peek. And I like the fact that it makes sure to specify you can only travel in straight lines. Because there's the radio. Yeah. She will make different sounds as the ritual gets harder. Different sounds require different relics. Okay, so there's a book I can consult. Unused sounds and relics for current stage will be crossed out in the book. Okay. Okay. I wish the dot in the center was a little bit bigger. Having a dot in the center can definitely help reduce a little bit of the motion sickness as well by having something to focus on. So what I would do is I would maybe have an adjustable. So if you have a size slider, I would maybe include something like that, where you have a slider to adjust your sound. And and or even maybe a color adjustment, because if somebody who is colorblind were to try to play this, for example, I could see it being incredibly hard, with all of the noise, all the floating, the different colors, if you put it in high contrast, and if it's black and white, like there's so many different things. But little things to consider is definitely, if you do add a colorblind mode, the 3 main color blindnesses, plus black and white, and then a high contrast. I would also, but making the size of your center dot bigger and adjustable as well as color adjustable could be helpful. That way, I'm thinking of ways to open your game up to more players. That would be more different versions of different player friendly. Okay. The crucifix is said to be raised against the whispered words, and the phrases that seek to deceive and unsettle. Be attentive, discerning for voices and distinct words. Rosary. Okay. Your training is now complete. You may proceed through the door. There's a map. There's a freaking map. Okay. Okay. So, complete. Demo, or introduction complete. So now we are a priest. Yeah. Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch, as the better half says. I think I'm getting it now. I can definitely sense the activity and the deep lingering pain going on in that room. The entity is relentless, but the initial prayers seem to be drawing her out. I must remain perfectly still and trust my ears to track her. We must remain vigilant. Okay. Presence is sorrowful. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So 8 available squares, 16 off limits. 2 rounds, 2 item types. I think I can do that. We're ready to really get this thing going and see what we can do. The atmosphere has grown heavy, almost suffocating. Father Maron warns that the evening hours are when the veil is thinnest and her movements will be far less predictable. I need to focus entirely on the sounds around me. So, the middle, the book space is pretty... Okay, oh. I don't know how accurate that is. It's about the same as it was for the last one. So that's a squeaky and music box are in this corner. Okay. Gramophone to fern to cabinet. Piano plus blood. Okay. Vent. Wet. Okay. A tank of glass. Yeah. Clock. I like how you have in the corner what it is, or what there is, what the noise is. That is super, super handy for somebody who is low vision or might have a harder time of seeing, or, you know, seeing the items you have, you know, for a pinhole blindness where you might have a much smaller field of vision. So I like that exists. There's 2 squeaky floorboards. There's clock, radio, squeaky floorboard, dishware, and then there's music box, squeaky squeaky floorboard, and over here. Chime, okay. 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 I think I got it. I gotta look all the way. Okay. Okay. Let's kneel and see if we can. Of course, we're gonna peek. She went to the back corner and then the left corner. Okay. I like how when you, it's very faint. I would maybe consider having it on a slider as well, where you see how you have the slight ring around things. Okay. Let's see if I'm correct. She is judging my placements. Okay, so I got one of two. Okay. Okay, so bottom back corner. I need that. And then she basically went from over here. Bottom back. I think that's it. Keyword is think. She went by the gramophone. Think I got it? Keyword is think. Alright. You come over here. You basically get this for a moment. You go by the gramophone. And you have this clink. Corner? That's super creepy. Okay. So she walks over, down by the gramophone to the doorknob, past the plant to the corner. She walks by the piano, the clock radio. Was that the tea set or the chimes? I'm wondering if it's the chimes. No, it was not the chimes. If it's not here, is it the gramophone? I got this one. Because that is what gives that away. Then you have do you hear the music box? Shit. This game has me questioning now that that my fucking sanity's in place. Fuck, okay. Wait. Oh my gosh. Sorry. The better half is like, God damn it, I found a thing. I found a thing. And I'm just over here like, okay, sorry. This is super trippy. It is throwing me a little bit. That bottom one is correct. Dear fucking Lord, this is gonna throw the fuck out of me. Hi Dinah, how's it going? Oh, there it is. How's it going? Welcome in. We're testing Peak, which is one of the games offered to the team. I'm currently tripped the fuck out. Oh, this game is so creepy and I love it. So creepy. Okay. Not too bad. Okay. I'm currently questioning my sanity in my ears because I currently hear all of the ghosting, and I'm just like, I don't know. I'm yeah, questioning my sanity. I hope you're having a good day. If you're streaming today, put it in the channel. Let me know, cause I'll raid into you once we're done. It's gonna be a while, but let me know, cause I'm trying to make sure that I get everybody followed on the team. That way I can go and make sure I raid into everybody. Or raid into at least one person. Like we keep the community going. So. I'm I swear to God, I'm tripping. Is it the grand? It's not there. It's not there. They didn't touch the chimes. And I didn't hear the hollow floor. And it's not there. So it's either the gramophone or the keys. I'm gonna go gramophone. I think I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. Oh, heck yeah. I appreciate it. Oh, hold on. Radio. Dishes. Piano. Doorknob. Doorknob. Plants. Gramophone. That was it. Okay. That was chimes. Dishes, chimes. Glass. Dishes. Dishes. Floorboard. Gramophone. Dishes, gramophone. I think. Okay. Dishes. Can't be gramophone because that's there. No. Radio. But yeah, heck yeah, I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day at work. I'm gonna get the list. We'll get everybody's socials all together, and that way they're all in one piece. It's kind of a work in progress, and I'm currently on a what is sleep moment. So. Whoa, you can see something moving. That's so creepy. I have the chills. Yes. Oh my God. It burned. It burns. Oh shit. I passed my priesthood. Shit. The writing on the wall. Her message on the wall is clear. The ritual is taking effect and weakening her hold on this realm. Good. I think we successfully sapped her energy tonight. However, Mr. McFarland looked quite shaken by the writing on the wall. It says he can't bear to stay in this house with that filth displayed. I assured him the church has this under control. He must be restless for... Okay. Okay. This game is insane and I love it in the best possible way. I would recommend this game. If you like creepy horror puzzle games, this is definitely a game I could see being really fun. So there are no AI assets, visual or audio in this. And then of course there is some store-bought assets, which is totally fun. Hey, people helping people, that's what we're about. There is some AI code assistance with some of the difficult puzzle, but that's totally fine. But most of it is made in Playmaker. So, hands down, what would I give this game? I would give this game... no, keep in mind, I'm not a horror player. I'm not really a really super big horror game player. I'm also not super big into, like, super 3D games. This one, though, is tolerable because the eye is closing. You get a little bit of a visual break between movement versus pausing and puzzles. And the movement is not the main part, right, of the game. It's the puzzles. I'd give this a 4.5 out of 5. I have friends who like horror games. This is going to be a game that I go, hey, go do the thing, right? Yeah, I could totally. I wouldn't play it on my time not streaming. I would play probably the full game on stream, maybe, depending on how bad it is. But realistically, I'm not the biggest horror game player. I will play them within reason. Most of them tend to be 3D though, and or first person. And even then, the third person ones like Dead by Daylight fucking fuck my head up. So, I know my limits and I know what I can handle realistically before going okay. But I know some friends who play the fuck out of this game. I know somebody who I might buy the game for. So, yeah, hands down, 4 or 5. I would like to see a little bit more of your settings, just little things we mentioned earlier in the playtest. I do like your font here, actually. Ironically, this is super, super, super nice for my dyslexia. Like, I can read it clearly. My brain, my ADHD is what's having problems and I'm stumbling over words. So my brain is able to take this and read it without the letters, jumbling a little bit, which happens, but it's readable, it's legible, other than a few little things like just like colorblind modes, adjusting the dot thing. I'm sitting here trying to English and I'm going, I know what it is. My brain just doesn't, the word just went out of my head. The little focus point, the little focus dot, maybe making that having the ability to adjust that a little bit more. And I love the fact that there is a blind low vision mode, which honestly, I will probably be putting this in a few Reddits, Discords, where I know there are players who struggle finding games because there's not the visual accessibility, because they rely so heavily on optics and it's not sound. Whereas this is sound and the optics are kind of just, hey, your focus is the sound, not so much the graphics. Not that the graphics aren't beautiful, but the point is the puzzle sound part, right? I have a few places I'm going to post this game because I enjoy it. I think it is... I don't want to say the word groundbreaking, but I've not seen a game like this. I've playtested it at this point 800, 900 games in the last year, and none of them have had that is a wee woo. I thought that was in the game. I was about to be like, why the fuck is there? Nope, it's outside. But none of them have had quite the impact that I am feeling like this game is having with the settings, with the availability of the game. So I have a few places where I'm going to put this game and go, hey, if you don't know what this game is, go check it out. It is peak. Sorry. Play on words. I'm very punny. I try to be punny. I try to have some fun things, right? Sorry, I was waiting for the Malinois to bark because she is a Doge and a full-blooded Malinois, and I'm just sitting here going, oh wait, hi? What's going on? How bad is it? Where's the bark? Where's the bark? That's what I was waiting on. But yes, that is what I was waiting on. So I'm really into that game. I'm really happy that it exists. I love the accessibility functions behind it. Yeah, I don't have enough positive things to say about that game. Other than my head still feels like it's spinning a little bit. I'm feeling it right here. The eye strain is real, but you know what? For the quality of the game, I am willing to put up with that. I did not try it on blind or low vision mode either, so that is one thing that I can't comment on. I did not. But when we looked at it in the intro part, that was really nice. So I liked it. I like it. I'd play that again.